Hi there, Dr. Joe Arve here, your Maximize Living doctor. I want to share something with you that we shared last night at the Living to 100 workshop. It was amazing. We had a great crowd. But towards the end, I was talking about how people under chiropractic care, under Maximize Living care, for longer than 5 years, were having amazing results that were setting them apart from everybody else in the population. Things like having 62% less hospitalizations, having 82% less costs of prescriptions. So they were saving 80% of their money and not spending it on medication, but being able to enjoy life. And one of the amazing things was that people under chiropractic care, longer than 5 years, had a 300% stronger immune system than those who were not. And so when you think about that, why is that? What does the spine have to do with anything? And why, when people take care of their spine, are they living healthier, stronger life? Why are they going to the hospital less than everybody else? Why are they living longer and better than everybody else? Why are they spending less money on medication and doctor's visits? Why do they have a 300% stronger immune system that allows them to fight off cancer, fight off heart disease, fight off diabetes, fight off Alzheimer's? Why is that happening, and what does that mean to you? Well, I want you to think of it this way, okay? God put an amazing power in your brain. In your brain is everything you need to keep your organs strong. For your heart to beat, for your lungs to breathe, for a cut to heal on your arm, for you to be able to watch this video. Power flows from your brain down your spinal cord throughout your entire body. That's what makes your body strong. So I want you to look at it this way. Let's say that when you were born, okay, or actually when you were conceived, God gave 100 workers. God gave 100 workers to go to work. And the job of those 100 workers was to keep you healthy, keep you strong, keep you vibrant, and keep you fully alive every day of your life, 24/7, 365. So you have an amazing power that God put in your brain. The job of your brain is to make you healthy, to make you function, to make you strong, body, mind, and spirit. To talk about that, let's say that God put in charge of 100 workers to pull that off, to keep you free of cancer, to keep you free of heart disease, to keep you living at your best, your mind and your body, to keep you strong, okay? So it's going to take 100 workers to do that from the day you're born, actually to the day you're conceived, it makes you in your mother's womb, to the day you're born, to the day you die. Harvard research, even the Bible says there's enough power in your body, there's enough workers in your body to make that happen for 120 years. Now, the only way that's going to happen, though, is if your brain has full communication to every part of your body. And the way that has to happen is that your spine has to be straight from the front. And it has to have 3 good curves from the side so that those brain's messages, so those workers can go to work and keep you healthy and keep you strong. And again, it's going to take 100% power, or in this case, 100 workers to pull that off, 24/7, 365. So here's what I want you to understand. What if during the birth process, the doctor pulls too hard on your head? Vacuum extraction, cesarean birth, or you fall. Anytime during your life you have a negative toxins, or you have negative trauma, or negative thinking, a man by the name of B.J. Palmer and D.D. Palmer said, that causes the vertebrae to get out of alignment in your spine, which now blocks the brain from communicating to your body. Or, now instead of having, so the minute a vertebrae gets out of alignment, instead of having 100 workers doing the job, now, let's say you only have 90 workers doing the job. So now you have 90 workers doing the job to keep you healthy, but 10 of those workers have now gone to the dark side. So now you have 10 workers actually sabotaging your health, actually sabotaging and causing a disease process to now grow inside your body. Yeah, a bone out of place called a subluxation. What does that do? It shuts down the number of workers whose job is to make you healthy, and those workers now jump to the dark side, and now they start to work to make disease. They sabotage the brain function. They sabotage organ function. They sabotage muscle strength. Now here's the thing. When you have 90 workers making you healthy and only 10 workers making disease, you don't feel anything. But as you get 80 workers making health, and then you get 20 workers making health, again, you're losing health and your body's making disease, but you're not noticing yet. Research and science says that you have to lose 40% function before you ever feel a symptom, which means your spine has to be out of alignment like this. So I ask my patients, your spine has to be straight. If it is, you're making health. Your workers are making health. But if your spine goes crooked, now your body begins to make disease. So how does that happen? Well, how that happens is that the number of workers you have inside your body starts to go down. And so you're not making health, but the number of workers making disease now begins to grow. And when you have 60 workers making health and you have 40 workers making disease, that's when you have the headaches. That's when you have the back pain. That's when you have the symptom that doesn't go away. That means you're not healing. Why aren't you healing? Because you're losing the number of workers in your body that's making health, and you're growing the number of workers that are making disease. Literally, the workers go from making life, they jump to the dark side, and now they're making disease. They're sabotaging your health. They're sabotaging your life. They're sabotaging your thinking. And then when you throw in what makes these disease makers stronger is your diet. Is it building health or losing health? Your lack of exercise, your negative thinking, your toxins you're putting inside your body. All these things strengthen the disease makers. So watch what happens. As your subluxations, as your spine stays crooked, as you begin to lose the curvatures because of poor posture inside your body, that makes the health makers begin to decrease. They jump sides, and now they begin to grow and make disease, literally sabotaging your health. So what happens is, as now it flip-flops, let's say now you have 60 disease makers, and now you only have 40 health makers. Can you see how cancer now jumps in? How hard? So cancer is the disease of the immune system. Why? Because your body's making cancer. It's making disease. It's making inflammation. Why? Because that's what disease makers do. Because your health makers are going away. Again, God needs no help making your body strong, just no interference. But when your spine's out of alignment, and your diet's poor, when you don't have the exercise, when your thinking's negative, and when you're putting toxins into your environment, into your body, that makes the disease makers grow and the health makers shut off. That's the problem. And so what we do in this office, literally in a nutshell, is we want to see why you're not healing. Why is your body making disease? Why are you losing health? The first place we look is at your spine, because that's what's in control of the disease makers versus health makers. Your spine out of alignment makes your body make disease. Your spine in alignment allows your body to make health. It's as simple as that. And so what we want to check you for to see if you're healthy or not is whether you're making health or is your body making disease. Are the number of healthcare workers in your body going down, and therefore are the number of disease makers going up? And then let me ask you, let's say your spine is like this. We know now, what I just told you, your body is making disease. Now you come under chiropractic care, and you stay under chiropractic care, and you begin doing something to make your spine from going crooked to going straight. What are you literally doing inside your body? You're now shrinking the number of disease makers, and now you're growing the number of health makers. So that's why the longer you're on chiropractic care, the longer your body starts making health makers. So now your body goes from 40 health makers to 50 health makers to 60 health makers. So now the pain goes away to 70 health makers to 80 health makers, and that's why we begin to see disease reversed inside our office. That's why in Maximize Living offices, people are spending less money on medication and more money on fun living. They're spending less money on hospitalizations. Why? Because what we do in our office makes the body make health and kill disease. So literally in a nutshell, the disease makers go down and the number of health makers go up. Can you see that? So again, how is your life? How's your body? Are you making health? Are you making disease? The only way to know is by getting an x-ray of your spine to see what's going on. We can check and see if your body's making health. Again, as you're losing health makers, 100, 90, 80, 70, the first symptom you feel is nothing. Not until you get to 40 disease makers and to 60 health makers do you actually even notice the symptoms. But you're not living at your full potential. So again, this is Dr. Joe Arve, and I'm inviting you to check this thing called Maximize Living out. Check this thing out called chiropractic out. Because the people who are doing it and living it day in and day out are living the best lives. God bless you. Be a health maker. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.